I was watching this movie called The Crossing Guard. Anybody ever seen that?
Yes.
Oh, you seen that?
Yes.
Oh, good. Wow, I didn't think anyone would have seen it, but that's good. And it was written and produced by Sean Penn.
Jack Nicholson?
And Jack Nicholson is one of the actors. That man is probably the best actor alive right now. You know who he is?
Yes.
Yeah. He is really, really, really a good actor. They don't make him like that anymore. Right now the actors are more rapper style actors who can't act. But this guy is really good. I remember once he made a movie called The Shining.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That was, yeah.
And that was right after, either before, well, that was right before I started my career. And I was invited to Colorado, I believe. And that's where they made The Shining, in Colorado.
Yeah.
And I was invited there to speak. And I got there late at night. You know, I flew in late at night, and I was by myself. So I get to rent a car, and I'm driving to this hotel, and I go, I mean, it's like dark, and I'm driving forever. Then I'm driving through hills and mountains, and, you know, it was cold, it was dark. And so I finally come down the hill into the city.
Was it snowing?
And I end up at it was, well, I can't remember, it had snow.
Wow.
But it was dark, so I finally ended up out of the hill into the city, and I ended up at this hotel where they made that movie, The Shining. But I didn't know it at the time, right? This is going somewhere. And so I go in and I register, I get signed in, and I go into my room, and I'm laying there sleeping, and every time I close my eyes, I would hear somebody crying out of the closet, "Help me, help me." I'm like, what? Sound like little kids were crying, "Help me," and they were in the closet. And so I would, so I get up and I look in the closet, and I could see nothing. I turn the lights out and go back, and as soon as I close my eyes again, I hear this sound again, "Help, help me, help me." I'm like, what in the world going on here? Because I'm not into that thing that, you know, you can hear voices. It wasn't my thing, you know. So I'm one of those people who believe in all that kind of stuff. I believe it's possible, but I wasn't into it. So it kept going on and on every time I would close my eyes to go to sleep. So finally I said, look, I cannot stay in this room. I'm not gonna get any rest tonight. So I went downstairs to the front desk, and I told the person there, I said, I can't stay in that room. I'm hearing voices saying, "Help me, help me." And the lady said, well, oh, that's not unusual. They made The Shining here. A lot of people hear those voices in different rooms. So apparently, that hotel has a history of people dying there or something happened, and you still can hear the voices of the people in the hallway and in the room. So they put me in another room, and the same thing started to happen, but I just left the light on all night. And I got no sleep in that hotel room, in that hotel. I can't remember the name of it, but it was where they made The Shining. And as soon as my talk was over, I got out of there. I just left. I'm not staying here another night, I'm leaving. But apparently that hotel has a history. Are you guys familiar with that hotel?
No.
Yeah. You don't ever want to stay there, believe me.